and welcome to our viewers in the United States and around the world. Live from CNN World Headquarters in Atlanta, I'm John Vors, and this is CNN Newsroom. Texas officials are facing a growing number of questions, as well as increasing criticism over law enforcement's response to the mass shooting at Robb Elementary. For 2 days now, the official account has been inconsistent, contradictory, and outright confusing at times, with some major changes to some important details. Did police exchange gunfire with the shooter as he entered the school? On Tuesday and Wednesday, the answer was yes. By Thursday, no. The shooter was never confronted by a school resource officer, or anyone for that matter. It just never happened. Authorities say it took up to an hour before the gunman was killed, and during that time, police were calling for backup, evacuating students and teachers from other parts of the school, negotiating with the suspect himself, pinning him down in a classroom, but later said they did not know his exact location for an immediate takedown. Video from outside the school shows parents screaming at police, pleading for them to enter the school and save their children. One parent told the Wall Street Journal she was put in handcuffs. Another claims to have been tackled by the police and thrown to the ground, while a third was pepper sprayed.
As a father, I would have just went in. I don't need nobody to tell me to go in and defend the armless children. Why wait?
We have more now on the investigation from CNN's Ed Lavandera.
2 days after the mass shooting at Robb Elementary, the story of what happened when the gunman arrived on the campus has fundamentally changed.
There's a lot of possibilities. I don't have enough information to answer that question just yet.
The new details revealed in a bewildering press conference with the Texas Department of Public Safety.
He walked in unobstructed initially. He was not confronted by anybody. To clear the record on that.
Police revised earlier reports that the gunman engaged with a school resource officer. According to investigators, 12 minutes passed when the suspect crashed his grandmother's truck on Tuesday morning and when he entered the school through an unlocked back door.
He went in at 11:40. He walks, and I'm at approximate 20 feet, 30 feet. He makes a right. He walks into the hallway. He makes a right, walks another 20 feet, turns left into a schoolroom, into a classroom that has doors open in the middle. Officers are there. The initial officers, they receive gunfire. They don't make entry initially because of the gunfire they're receiving.
Police say most of the gunfire was in the initial minutes. There was a standoff for almost an hour before police forced their way into a classroom and killed him. The question remains why they couldn't get to the gunman sooner.
Can you explain to us how he was barricaded?
I hear you.
Because we've been given a lot of bad information, so why don't you clear all of this up?
Like shooting, and then it was like hitting the dirt on the floor. And
The bullets were hitting close. Bullets from where?
I guess he was coming from the school this way.
Parents were frustrated police wouldn't let them help save their children, despite safety procedures that keep people away from an active crime scene. Jesse Rodriguez lost his daughter in the shooting. He's angered by what he saw officers doing outside the school.
They should have moved in. You know, I don't think they had a right to sit there on their ass waiting. You know, they should have moved in faster.
In all, more than 100 federal officers responded to the shooting, in addition to local police. For one young third grader hiding from the gunman, it seemed like even more.
All we saw were thousands of police and Border Patrol coming into the cafeteria, and we were all hiding behind the stage in the cafeteria when it happened.
The Uvalde School District did have a safety plan with a system in place to provide a safe and secure environment. 21 measures, including a locked door policy.
We're still trying to establish if there was any type of locking mechanisms on the doorway from the inside of the classroom because the gunman was able to barricade himself.
The changing details over what happened when the gunman went inside Robb Elementary is frustrating and angering many parents here. And what is still not clear is what the responding officers inside the school were doing during the hour that the gunman was barricaded inside the classroom. Ed Lavandera, CNN, Uvalde, Texas.
For 2 days.